Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? How you doing today? Apparently a lot of people were excited to hear the scoop on the difference between Facebook like pages and personal pages, which ones you should use, which ones you shouldn't use, how often you should use. Where do we go with our posts? It's the number one question I get asked in my group called The Art of Recruiting. And apparently some people were excited to hear about it. People were mad that I wasn't on right at 4:20. I kind of have a little bit of a flexible schedule. Was finishing up a call with someone. What's up, everybody? How's it going, Amy? Hi, Brandy. Well, I love that I'm talking about this too, because it's probably breaking the internet. I don't think we're gonna break the internet today, Aaron. I don't think I promoted it enough in advance. Hey, Emma, it's Emma's fault that I was late for this call. It's all her fault. You can go see about it on her Snapchat if you're not already following her. Just go follow Emma Owen on Snapchat. Drop some knowledge. I'm gonna try. What's up, Jose? There's my girl, Fit Mom. What's up, Fit Mom? Hey, Amanda, what's up? Hey, Julie, what's going on? Ashley's hopping on. Hello, Tammy's there. Why does it always look like you know something we don't? It's that smile. I don't know. Do I have a smile like that? Because that sounds like a creepy smile, and I don't know if I should be proud of that smile or not. Hi, Rosie. We weren't mad, just eager. Okay, good to know, Cammy. Good to know. T, what's up? All right, we got 97 people on already. There's Aaron, Erica, what's up? You're right, Erica. Let's do it. Let's break the internet on a Thursday afternoon. Everyone, tag everyone you know in the comments. Let's see if we can break the internet right here on a Thursday afternoon with pretty much no promoting other than at lunch. Me and my wife were talking, and I just got pissed off and was like, I just got to go talk about this. People need to know what's up. So tag everyone on the planet, okay? Also make sure you share, but tag everyone on the planet. So let's dive in. So I have a group, for those of you that don't know, most of you know, Art of Recruiting. And in that group, on the first week, I basically talk about telling your story. And I talk about how one of the number one things you can do to build credibility, to build rapport, to build trust, and make sales is to tell your story and to talk to people, share your story, share where you've been, the mistakes that you've made, the past that you've had, and where you're at now. If you follow any big-time people on Instagram, you'll see that they share their story a lot. They're vulnerable. They talk about things that they're going through. At the end, I also talk about how we want to create attention. We want to create traffic. We want to, and I make this little statement in The Art of Recruiting that everyone always says is like their favorite quote of the whole group, is that you have to be as arrogant as a rock star and as humble as a homeless man. And the whole point of that is a rock star is arrogant enough, and really I mean confidence, but arrogance is kind of fun to say. I'm a peacock, so I say stupid stuff. The arrogance comes from being willing to share your life on social media, okay? Today, some of you are on Snapchat. You literally share everything in your life on Snapchat, which is totally cool. You're building relationship with people, right? You're drawing attention to yourself. You're creating a brand for yourself, which makes people literally, here's the thing, guys. America, for the most part, 145 and growing. Very cool. For the most part, America is sitting around looking for someone else's life to inspire them. Most people are not trying to inspire the world, which is really sad. Most people are looking to be inspired. If you want to have a successful business, you've got to be the person that they look to for inspiration. One of the main ways to do that is just by posting a lot. And so I give everyone this assignment on the first week of The Art of Recruiting to post on social media 4 times a day. Not because 4 is some magic number, okay? Not because there's even some thing about the algorithm that I discovered where 4 is like this magic number where all of a sudden you get lots of attention and lots of engagement and everyone follows you and everyone falls in love with you. No, the reason I say it is simply this, is to challenge people, because most people that I know try to post on social media 2 to 3 times a day. All I'm trying to do is to get them to do more than what they've done before and to become consistent with putting their face, putting their name, putting value in front of the people that are following them so that your name begins to become the name that people think of when they think of whatever it is that you sell. For me, it's personal development, it's leadership training, it's business training. I want, when you think about business training, when you think about leadership, personal development, I want you to think of me. The only way that's going to happen is if I stick my face and my voice in front of you often enough that happens. I promise you, if I had gone live on Facebook a year ago, I would not have 171 people watching. In fact, I probably would have had 1.7 people watching. I probably would have had my dad, maybe it would have been a combination of my mom, dad, and sister and wife. One of those people would have been on, and that would have been about it. But I've constantly put my face in front of people, constantly put my name in front of people. I speak on team calls at least once a week, sometimes 2 to 4 times a week. I spoke 3 different team calls this week to constantly put myself out there and add value to the world. So when I challenge people to post at least 4 times a day, the number one question I get is, Josh, I've got a Facebook like page and I've got a personal page. Where do I put those posts? Because some people have said, get rid of your personal page altogether and go 100% in on your like page. Because your like page, that's right, we hung out with Team Eagle this week. It was awesome. We almost maxed out that Zoom line again. Your like page is where you build your business, and it's more professional, and you build this rapport. So here's the going trend that I've heard, okay? Sorry, I'm going to be chugging some water because I talk a lot. The going trend lately that I've heard, and this is what I want to clear up. I really, really, really want to clear this up because I feel like people have been terribly misled, okay? The going trend is this, that Facebook does not allow us to do business on our personal page. So we need to shut down our personal page altogether, stop posting on it altogether, and try to move everyone to our like page. Because our like page is the place that we can legally, according to Facebook rules, we can legally run our business and talk about our business. And then obviously the friends maxes out at 5,000. So you want to move people to your like page so that you don't run into the issue of maxing out your capacity on your friends list. Okay, here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem. Most of you are nowhere near 5,000 friends. Number one, okay? That's the first thing. Number one, most of you are nowhere near 5,000 friends, okay? Number two, most of you are not investing money in your like page like I am, okay? I spend quite a bit of money on my like page, like quite a bit of money. And because of that, I have ads that are absolutely killing it, okay? All of the engagement on my like page is based on my ads. If you are not spending money on ads, I can almost guarantee you, in fact, give me a little emoji, give me a hand raised, if on your like page you get less than 5 likes per post. Come on, give me an emoji, give me something. Okay, there we go. I see some hands. If you get less than 5 likes per post on your like page, we're talking about Facebook right now. We can talk about Instagram later. This is just Facebook. Give me a hand raise. Less than 5 likes per post. Okay? Per post. Give me some hands. I am getting a lot of likes and hearts. I saw one angry face. Somebody's pissed at me already. I didn't know I'd said anything offensive, but that's okay. Lots of hands. Lots of hands. Getting less than 5 likes per post on your like page. So let me ask you this. If you're running your business on your like page and getting less than 5 likes, are you actually converting anyone? How many of you are making regular sales on your like page with your posts? How many people? How many people? Come on. Tell me how much money you're making off your like page. Nobody's making money on their like page. Unless you're running ads. I have an ad that makes a lot of money every single month because I pay a lot of money for a lot of people to see that ad. And I can target who I want to see that ad. Okay? If you need help and you're ready to spend money, okay, a like page is a great place if you're willing to lose some money first, because it does take some experimenting and it does take some effort, okay? It took me about 3 or 4 months to crack the Facebook ad code. The number one way I cracked it was going through Zach Spuckler's Rock Your Facebook Ad training. If you're ready to invest time and money, okay, if you're ready to invest time and money into Facebook ads, check out Zach Spuckler's training. Don't try to do it on your own, because I'm telling you, you will waste lots of money. At least learn from someone who has taken the time to experiment already and can pass it on to you, and your experiment will be a lot less painful. I don't get money, I don't get commission for sending people to Zach. He is the person that trained me. I actually just hired him to work with me one-on-one for the next 3 months, which I'm super pumped about. And we're going to go even deeper on my ads, going to create some new groups. We might even do a group together, which could be freaking legit. Okay? So stop boosting ads, Brandy says. No, not necessarily. I'm not telling people to stop boosting ads. I'm not. Okay? Here's what I'm asking you to do. This is all I'm asking you to do. I'm going to give you the most powerful question on the planet that exists. Okay? Are you ready for the most powerful question on the planet that I believe 99% of people fail to ask themselves on a regular basis, which is why they hire me to be their life coach? Are you ready? The number one most powerful, Brittany beat me to it. There you go. She's my rock star client. The most powerful question on the planet is why? Why? It's always why. So think about this for a second. Most of you have gone strictly over to your like page and posting everything on your like page because someone said you need to post on your like page more, and you need to build your like page, and you need to be consistent on your like page so that you can build up a following. And never once did you take the time to ask yourself why. Why? And what is going to be the outcome? Most of you just told me that you get 0 engagement on your like page and you make 0 money on your like page. Now, if you are someone who is at a point in your business who is making a full-time income, okay, and you have time and money to sacrifice, absolutely it's time to go all in on your like page. Over the last 6 months, I've grown my like page from about 1,500 to over 7,000. But it was all using ads. My regular posts, you go to my Facebook page right now. Okay, it's Zach Spuckler, and Zach is Z-A-C-H. Zach Spuckler is heartsoulhustle.com. Here's the thing. Go to my like page right now. It's Legacy Leadership. Okay? You'll see that the average post on my page has 6 or 7 likes and absolutely no comments whatsoever. But If my Art of Recruiting ad has popped up in your browser, you've probably noticed that it has 1,500 likes and over 900 comments. So the question always is, why? My like page does not make me money. My Facebook ads make me money, which is why I'm intentional about posting on my like page 1 to 2 times a day so that people can see that I'm not a freaking ghost. I do exist. If you see one of my ads, you're going to want to say, who's this legacy leadership guy? You go look at my page, and you see, oh, okay, this guy posts content every day. He's adding value, speaking on team calls. He's doing all this stuff. It's a real guy. Maybe I'll check out his training. For most of you, you're not spending money on ads, and you're posting only on your like page because some big person, yep, I wasn't going to say her name, Vivian. I wasn't going to say her name. Some big person said you should only post from your like page. Now, here's the thing. That person that told you to only post on their like page also has 50 or 60,000 followers on their like page. So, of course, when they post on their like page, they actually can get 60 or 70 comments, and they actually can get people that are right away ready to purchase. Am I right? If you've got 50,000 followers on your like page, absolutely, there's no reason to use a personal page anymore. No reason in the world. Hey, I love her too, Brandy. I love her too. But she's not always teaching what you need in your season. You got to remember, sorry, I lost connection there for a second. You always have to think about the person that's teaching you. Is the person teaching you what you need in your season, or are they teaching you what works in their season? Does that make sense? Guys, right now, I'm working on an idea that's so big, it's so huge, I think it's going to change the way that 90% of you do business. However, I'm not sharing that idea with you yet because I don't think most of you are ready for it. And when I do share that idea, I'm not going to share it as an idea that all of you need. I'm going to share it as an idea that if you are in this season of your business, this is the next step you should make. Always think about, what is my season? What is my season, and what's the thing I need right now, and what's the thing I'm going to need, say, a year from now? Which is why most people, this is my answer for most of you, okay? This is my answer for most of you when say, Josh, should I go like page or personal page? I say it depends. How much money are you willing to spend? Okay? How much money are you willing to spend? If you're willing to spend money, let's put some time and energy into your like page. If you have zero money to spend, I'm going to say spend at least 75% of your time on your personal page. And here's why. Because on your personal page, I bet you get interaction from people, right? How many of you know you can't make a sell without interaction? If no one sees your posts and no one interacts, you didn't make a sale. Now, I understand it's against Facebook policy to do business on your personal page. But do you know what you can do? You can build relationships. And then you can personally message those people, and you can tell them about your next group or your next training or whatever it is you do. If you go to my 2 different pages, you'll see on my like page, almost no engagement, but I spend a crap ton of money on my ads, which makes me a lot of profit. You go to my personal page, you're going to see my average person. Exactly, Mike Ryan just said it. You're in the personal relationship business. Regardless of what business you're in, it's all about the personal relationship. This is the thing. If you go to my personal page, I mean, look, I have 224 people viewing right now, okay? 225, it just changed, and then 2 people hopped off because they got mad. 220 people that are listening to me, that are allowing me to add value to their lives, which means 220 people that are more likely to check out my business and see what I have to offer. Not to mention, anyone that is your friend, you can go invite them to like your like page if you want to. I don't know if you know that. If you go to your like page, up in the top right, there's a little thing you can click on that says invite. You can literally go through your friends list and you can invite anyone that's on your friends list to come like your page. Now here's the thing. If your personal page is non-existent and you have no relationships on your personal page, why would they go like your page? When I invite people over to my like page, I would say at least 50%, if not 60 or 70% of those people actually go like my page. Because all of the value and relationships that I've built on my personal page makes them want to be a part of whatever else I have to offer. Does that make sense? So, if you're not ready to invest money, I highly recommend spend 75% of your time on your personal page. And let me give you a tip about that. Post things not that you value. Okay? Here's where everyone messes up in life, in business, in politics, in religion. Don't post what you value. Post what your audience values. Okay? Most of you know that I have a business built around motivating and mentoring health and fitness coaches. There's a reason I post my workout videos. Now, even if I didn't work with a bunch of health and fitness coaches, I would still do the workouts personally because I love workouts. Right now I'm doing Insanity Max 30 with my wife. Usually I'm a Body Beast guy. Back in the day I was a P90X guy. I'm going to do those workouts regardless. But I post those videos to my feed because I know health and fitness coaches, that's their language. And I'm trying to connect and relate with my audience. I'm putting myself out there. Now I could go on my personal page every single day and just give you a whole bunch of motivational quotes. I could just give you all of my personal development info, all my leadership info, and I do that sometimes. I do, because I know you also value that. But I think with my post, I'm intentional. What does my audience want to see? What does my audience want to see? Why do you think I post pictures of my baby girl? Because I know everyone wants to see pictures of my baby girl, right? So be intentional about posting in a way that adds value to the people following you, what they want to see, okay? Here's the other thing. I'm not saying get rid of your like page. Not saying that at all. Here's what I'm saying. Is you want to use your like page to, if you're not ready to spend money, this is what I would do. I would post on there once or twice a day with some type of value, with some type of content, so that you're building up some type of momentum in the background, so that when you're ready to invest money in your like page, you're not starting from scratch. Okay? This is something I was just telling Emma on our call this afternoon. My business plan has always been find the thing that's working right now and invest all of your time and your energy into that thing while being smart enough to think about what's my business going to need a year from now. Whatever that thing is that your business needs a year from now, put some time and some effort into building up a little momentum at a time on that, so that a year from now, when you're ready to go all in on that, you're not starting from scratch. You've got at least a little bit of momentum. Does that make sense? No one wants to like an empty page. Exactly, Michelle. So you want to have something there. So Brandy, we'll go into Q&A time now, okay? I'm just going to go through and answer as many questions as I can because I know there's all kinds of questions about this. When is it right to start a like page? Brandy, the right time to start is always now, okay? Again, do not put words in my mouth. I did not tell anyone not to start a like page or to shut down their like page. Here's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to decide how much of your time and energy needs to go into each, based on where your business is at and how much time and money you have to experiment with and invest. Okay? Can you define an example of the amount of money you're referring to, say, weekly? I don't usually like to talk money figures, but you know what? I hate it when people won't talk money figures with me. I spend roughly $30 a day on Facebook ads. So that's $200 a week, it's about $800 a month. That's what I spend on my Facebook ads. Now, I didn't start off spending that much. Do you post the same content on like page and personal page? I don't, Kristen. I try to put something unique on my like page so that people that follow my like page feel like they're getting like something. The thing with your like page, here's the thing with your like page. With your like page, people are following that like page for a specific reason. People follow my like page not because of my wife, not because of my kids. They follow my like page because of my leadership and personal development. So on my like page, I can be much more intentional about posting the things that I know they came there to get. But on my personal page, I'm just trying to build relationships. So I want to think more about what those people actually value instead of just talking about what I do. I hope that makes sense. Should I stay away from posting the same post on my personal page? Tracy, I would recommend posting something that's not a duplicate. Otherwise, people are going to go, I don't know why I don't even know why I'm following her like page if it's just the same stuff, okay? Instagram and Facebook, totally different because they have completely different algorithms. You have completely different followers. It's totally okay to post the exact same thing on Instagram and Facebook because you have totally different people that are going to see it, okay? Would you recommend content on like page be strictly business or have some personal in it as well? Well, that depends on what your business is, Kate. If you're following me, my assumption is that you're a health and fitness coach, Kate. What is your business based on? See, when you say, would you recommend it strictly be business, what I think you mean is, should I only post stuff about health and fitness in my challenge groups and my coaching opportunity? But the truth of the matter is, if you are an online health and fitness coach, most of you are Beachbody coaches, your business really is relationships with people. And most people are following you not because they want to lose weight per se. Most of them are following you because they want to learn how to be a mom or a wife or a husband or whatever that is that also has found health and balance in their life. If I were you, I would think of your business a little bit broader than what I'm assuming you're thinking of as business. Your business as a health and fitness coach, yes, is health and fitness, but is also correct, Beachbody, health and fitness related. Yeah, so don't limit yourself to health and fitness related because most people aren't buying a challenge pack because they want to lose weight. They're buying a challenge pack because they want something better in their life. Okay? So you want to show not just health and fitness, but how health and fitness has actually improved your life, your relationships, your family, everything. There's really a lot of things involved in health and fitness other than working out and sharing meal tips. I hope that helps. Hey, Sarah, what's up? What's up? Watching and tacking what works. A lot of things I put on Instagram don't work on my like page. I know that. Here, see if I can read that whole comment from you, Sarah. I know that because I'm intentionally watching it. It's all an experiment, so we've got to be strategic. Exactly. It's an experiment that you have to be strategic. You have to actually do what Sarah's talking about, and you have to actually look and see what's working and what's not working. That's why I started posting more on my personal page, because I was like, you know what? These posts on my like pages, they're not working. Now, my ads, they are working. So you better believe I'm going to go crazy on my ads, but I'm going to keep posting on my personal page because all kinds of people are interacting with me, and that's the only reason any of you are here right now, tracking. I've been the same with Instagram to Facebook like. I can get away with a totally different feel and flow on Instagram. It's true. On Instagram, most of my followers are more young entrepreneurs. They like me to talk about no excuses. They like me to talk about really more like Grant Cardone, Gary Vee kind of stuff. Whereas on Facebook, it's more family oriented. Have to hop off, catch the rest later. Okay, I'll see you, Kelly. Have a good one. Can you quickly touch on how to expand our audience, how to add more people? I think I'm actually going to launch maybe a freemium on expanding your network. Marilyn, depends. Where are you trying to expand your network? On your personal page, easiest thing ever, you go down to suggested friends, and you just click on add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend on as many people a day as you see that look like, for instance, if you're a mom in your 30s, add friend to every mom in your 30s you see, okay? If you're a dad in your 20s, click on as many dads in your 20s. That's very simple. As far as, let's say your like page. Let's say if you actually wanted to invest money into growing your like page, and I actually learned this from Sarah Try, one of the most valuable things you can do is run a motivation post. I have a post, it's a picture of me with my arms out like this, and all it says is believe in more. And then it has kind of like a made-up quote that I created myself that's like, believe in more than an average life, believe in more than an average purpose, believe in more than average results. Something really, really, really simple like that. And the only point of that post is to get people to say, oh, this guy's encouraging, this guy's motivational, I want to follow his page. That post has like 2,500 likes on it. It's got like 90 shares on it. It draws in new people to my like page every single day. So those are the two main ways. The other way is if you're on Instagram. I'm not really talking about Instagram on this post or on this whatever I'm doing right now. But Instagram, use your hashtags. You can use 30 hashtags on every single post. You got to use all 30. I have mine ready to be copied and pasted so I don't have to sit and type up 30 hashtags. Obviously, you can use stuff like Instagress. I use Instagress to like pictures for me. I turn off the auto comment because I think that's creepy. And that's constantly just drawing attention to my page. Totally works. It does. Any other questions? Any other questions? Did this help at all? Tell me, comment on here if this helped at all to help you understand not just the difference between the two, but which to use in kind of what season you're in. Use the keyboard shortcut to load the hashtag. Oh, that's rad. That's a good idea, Kristen. I like that. What's the meaning of life? Mike, you're awesome. I love you, dude. What is the meaning of life? I think that's a whole other video. Is it okay to invite to challenge groups from your personal page? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can invite people to your groups from your personal page. I built my entire business on my personal page, just messaging people, offering people free coaching consultations. That's all I was doing. I'm on the John Maxwell team. Would love to give you a free coaching call to find out if there's anything I can do to help you reach your goals. That was it. Just messaging people galore. Facebook just doesn't want you posting about your business, which, by the way, I still do, FYI. Got shared 5 times and looked at by 90 people. Beautiful. Now I feel I don't attract the right people. Well, that happens. I mean, that just takes time. Everything's time. Boost post or do an ad? Oh, okay. Here's another good question. Boost post or do an ad? It depends. It depends. So here's what I do personally. I run ads for stuff that I'm going to have ongoing, like my Art of Recruiting ad that's got 1,500 likes and 900 comments. I go into my ad manager so I can set up my target audience the way I want it. Okay? Now, this video right here that I'm doing on my personal page, when I am done, I will upload it to my phone. I will then upload it to my like page. And when I upload it to my like page, I will boost the post for probably $10 or $20 and target everyone that likes my page. Because I want everyone that likes my page to see this video and then share this video, which gets my like page all over the place, which gets lots of people coming to my page and builds up interaction on my page. I only boost a post if the only thing I want to do is I just want my whole like page to see it. So for instance, if I'm launching a new training group, okay, the new training group that I'm launching, I'm going to want to target my current customers with. So all I do is just boost the post so that everyone on my like page can see it and will go sign up for the new group. But if I'm trying to reach a cold market, I 100% need to use the ads manager where I can go through and do a detailed targeting to make sure the people that I want to see it will see it. Kelly Sanders, no idea what a boost is. It's basically a boost is running an ad from your like page that takes no time, no energy, and no effort. If you go to your like page, every single post that's there has an option to boost, and you can just click the boost, and it sets up like a very, it's just a quick process. You just say, I want to boost this post for $10 to my like page or not to my like page, and boom, it's done. It's super simple, okay? I always leave out the people that like my page assuming they see it anyway, when really they probably don't. You're absolutely right, Ashley. They don't see any of your stuff. Ever. Ever. Because, here's why. Can I explain this? I didn't even explain this. This is my opinion on the subject, okay? Facebook is really freaking smart. So they have two different things that they're thinking about. Number one, we want to make sure we give more engagement to the people that spend money. So people like me who are spending a lot of money on, disconnected for a second. People like me who are spending a lot of money on my ads, they're going to give me more engagement, okay? And if you only get engagement if you spend money, then I'm more likely to keep spending that money to make sure people see what I have to offer. I'm getting a lot of mean faces. Is that because I got disconnected for a second? Is that because you guys don't like me? Am I getting some haters on this call? I'm just playing. So number one, Facebook wants us to spend money. They're going to reward the people that spend money. Number two, Facebook is very smart in that they do not want Facebook to look like a big, huge spam party. Think about this. Think about this. If every time you opened up Facebook, you saw posts from all the different pages that you had liked, which, by the way, a lot of them are salesy posts, you would get so tired of being spammed that you would just get off Facebook altogether, and something like Google Plus or Snapchat would take over and Facebook would lose its ground. What Facebook is trying to do is keep your news feed cleaned out from spammers, aka like pages. Yes, that's exactly why MySpace tanked. We all got sick and tired of being spammed, and we ran to Facebook. And Facebook is being very, very smart. They're being very intentional about protecting their viewers from seeing crap they don't want. So, your personal page, they're going to let all kinds of people interact with it. Because if you're friends with them, they're more likely to be sharing something about politics, something about sports, something about shoes, something that you actually want to see. Okay? The more they boost like pages, the less excited people are about being on Facebook. The more people are likely to spend more time on Snapchat, less time on Facebook. So, if you want engagement, use your personal page, okay? Keep using your like page. Now, here's the thing. If you're someone like me and you have a full-time business that's very profitable, then you absolutely need to look into Facebook ads and putting time and energy and effort. I heard Chalene Johnson, and some of you think I'm hating on Chalene Johnson. I'm not. I love Chalene Johnson. She said some words that changed my life. She said, I use Facebook ads. I invest so much money in Facebook ads. I've literally capped out on the amount that they'll let me spend. And if they would let me spend, I would in a heartbeat spend more. I heard her say those words last year in Dallas at Platinum Edge. And I came home and said, I have to figure out this Facebook ads thing. And I dove into it. And it has been such a huge payoff for my business. In fact, the reason I hired an assistant was because my Facebook ads were bringing so many people to me every day, I almost shut them down because I didn't have time to talk to all the people. Straight up, not even kidding you. I almost turned off my ads because it was getting so much engagement, I couldn't handle talking to all the people. I was literally staying up till midnight every night just messaging people. So I had to hire an assistant just to take over my Facebook ads. And then, of course, since then, she's taken on more and more and more for me. Now my sister is amazing. She makes my schedule for me. I have a nice, pretty schedule printed up for me that tells me everything to do this week because she takes care of that for me. I love her. Got to give my sis a shout-out as often as possible because she's amazing. So, if you have a profitable business, please go to heartsoulhustle.com. Go through Zach Spuckler's Facebook ad training. It will change your life, but not in a night. Not in a week, not in a month. It took me 3 to 4 months to figure it out. Okay? Any other questions? My wife just texted me and said dinner is ready and it smells yummy. So, any other questions? Thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. Sisters do rock. They definitely do, Elizabeth. Any other questions about Facebook, like pages, personal pages? Did I clear the air? Did that help anyone? My like page is so frustrating. And it will be frustrating, Jenny. It will be frustrating until, honestly, until you build up a big enough following and put some money into it. You're welcome, Sarah. Love you, girl. Go make some dinner. I know you're going to make some awesome vegan dinner tonight. My question is above. I can't go above, Michelle. Can you ask it again? Because I can't scroll all the way up there. Dude, Judd, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The website is heartsoulhustle.com. Heartsoulhustle.com. You're welcome, Jeanette. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Whoever that I already know. Oh, thanks, Sue. I appreciate it. What was that question? Someone had a question. They said it was above, but I can't really scroll up there because there's kind of a lot of comments. So is there something other than the workbook on Zach's page? Yeah. He has, so Tammy, he has like this huge video series. It's called Rock Your Facebook Ads. I don't know exactly how much it costs, but it's incredible. That's what I went through. It's a whole video training. Somebody said, caught you, story testimony with Randy. Oh, thanks, Kay. I appreciate it. Kay, I think you actually liked one of my clients' posts on Instagram the other day, Sarah Try. She sent me a message. It was like, hey, one of your John Maxwell people just liked my post. And I was like, that's Kay. I know Kay. Yes, JMT, DNA, all day, every day. Oh, you spelled hustle wrong. Hustle is Hustle. That's why that website might not be working. All right, I think all the questions are gone. If you have other questions, guys, you can always hit me up, okay? Or just ask below, and I'll try to check on the comments later after I'm done having dinner with my fam. Thank you guys so much. Do you put different content on your personal versus your like page? Yes, I do put different content because they're two different audiences. Do you recommend having a website to send people to? Amanda, I built my business to a 6-figure business with no website whatsoever. You don't need a website unless you have something to offer from your website, okay? If you have something to offer from your website, like a freemium, or you're trying to get people to join your email list, or maybe you have a blog, then sure, a website is great. However, most people that think they need a website don't. I started a website when my traffic was getting so heavy I needed somewhere to send people. Don't go spend $5,000 on a website if you're not even, making a full-time income yet. Again, website is one of those things, kind of like your like page. When you're profitable and have money coming in, then yes, go set up that kind of stuff. Hey, what's up, Amos? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. How's Hawaii? I still need to come see you. I was actually chatting with a coach in Hawaii talking about maybe coming out there for a Super Saturday. There we go. There's heartsoulhustle.com. There it's spelled right. Perfect. Okay, well, I'm going to go hop off, eat dinner. You're more than welcome. I do have a podcast. It's called Building Your Legacy with Josh Coates. You can probably just search my name, Josh Coates. Probably easier to find it that way. I don't really talk about Facebook kind of stuff that often. I talk more about specific, I don't know. I don't really know what I talk about. What do I talk about? If you want, guys, I'm telling you, if you want more tips on Facebook, do yourself a huge favor. Go follow Zach Spuckler, okay? I feel like I've done a good job with social media, but really personal development and personal development is really my thing, okay? Where can you find your podcast? In the podcast store, iTunes. Go to iTunes Podcast and just search Josh Coates. You should find me. You'll probably find an old podcast I did like 2 years ago too, but my new one's called Building Your Legacy. My homeboy Dan Stanford takes care of that for me. Actually, when I'm done with this, I'm going to message it to him, and he's going to do all the editing and put it in as a podcast for me. Thank you guys so much. Feel free to drop more questions below. For those of you watching live or whoever's watching recorded, drop all your questions below, and I'll try to get to them later after I spend some time with the fam, okay? Love you guys. Have an amazing night. I believe in you so, so much. Whatever your dream is, whatever it is, I promise you it's worth the work. It's worth the effort. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep fighting. Be the best you possibly can and build the greatest life for you and your family that you possibly can. Don't forget to download my free ebook at joshuacoates.com. The Mess Before Success. It's how I got from where I was to where I am. Love you guys. Have a good night.